Hey everybody, it's TheDollBoy, and today I'll show you how to create Rapunzel's signature braid. For this video, I'm using the Rapunzel doll that I rerooted in a separate video using saran hair from custom doll hair and some hair in a matching color. I used some reroot hair that I had left over to make sure it was a perfect match. As you can see, I braided this all the way down with some tinsel and gold cord added in to make it look shiny. I repeat that a couple of times until I have 3 long braids. Now I take my doll and part of the front section and brush it out really well. I spray the hair with a little water to make it easier to work with. To make this hairstyle more sparkly, just like Rapunzel's glowing hair, I take some tinsel hair extensions to add small strands in the braid. Then I take a small section of hair and divide it in 3 sections. I fold the tinsel in half so that it can join the outer 2 sections of hair. Then I just start Dutch braiding the section of hair that I separated. For a more detailed look on how to Dutch braid, you can click the iCard in the screen right now. When you braided the hair a couple of times, you want to add some extra tinsel. When your doll has really long hair, you might notice that it's getting tangled during the process of braiding the hair. That's why you want to make sure you keep the hair brushed out. When you're brushing the hair, you want to secure the part that you already braided to make sure you don't ruin the parts that are already done. When the hair is all smooth again, you can continue the braid. I stop the braid when it reaches around the doll's elbow. Then I go to the other side and do the same thing. For this side though, I want to create a similar bang to the one Rapunzel has in the movie. To achieve this, I take a front section of hair and a middle section of hair. You want to twist the front section and secure it with that middle section you made. When you're happy with the bang you created, you can start braiding the hair just like you did on the other side, adding in the tinsel as you go. When you braided both sides, you want to brush out all the hair, bring the 2 braids to the back, and tie them together. You want to take 2 of the extension braids you previously made and pull them through the elastic as well, making sure they are underneath the other hair. Then you can take down the ends of the braids that are still showing in the ponytail. As you can see, I have some extra gold cord from the extension braid that I can wrap around the base of the ponytail for a nice finish. For this, you can also wrap it with a strand of hair, a ribbon, or add a nice clip. Now it's time for the actual braid. For this, you want to separate the hair into 3 equal sections. I make sure that the 2 extension braids are in 2 different sections. For even more sparkle in the hair, I also add more tinsel. This time, I mix silver and gold tinsel together. Then I just start braiding the hair like a normal 3-strand braid. As you can see, the added tinsel and extension braids give the braid a really cool look already. When you braided the hair all the way down, it should look something like this. As you can see, there are some pieces of tinsel sticking out of the braid. I simply trim off these ends, being really careful not to cut any actual hair. After this, I take the 3rd extension braid and loop it through the braid. To do this, you carefully pull the braid open a little bit and push the extension braid through. If you do this a couple of times in different spots, the extension braid will be nice and secure. Then, you want to take the other side of the extension braid and wrap it around the braid. I also loop it through the braid in some spots to make sure the extension braid will stay in place. When you've wrapped the braid, it will look something like this. And then comes the fun part, adding the flowers. With this step, you can go as crazy or as subtle as you want. I usually like to space out the colors to make sure there's some nice variety in the braid. And after that, you're done with your Rapunzel braid. I really hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. If you tried this braid on your own doll, make sure to post it on Instagram, tagging me. And if you want to see more pictures of my doll restyles, make sure to follow me on Instagram at TheDollBoy. See you next time!